Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good morning to my students. So, what we are going to do today is question number 6. Question number 6 of exercise 7.7. Question number 6 is quite a tricky question. It is quite a tricky question over here. The diagram shows a glass pyramid ornament. This is a diamond sort of thing. The base is a regular hexagon. Find the volume of ornament. Give your answer to 3 significant numbers. Okay. It is hexagon at the base. Hexa means 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And this is okay. So this is a diamond with hexagon base. And what is this given? Triangle with height of 48 under root 48. Under root 48, this height. Okay, this is given. This. Okay. One side is given. Let me do it like this. One side is given is 8 centimeter. Total height is how much? 20 centimeters. Now, what is the philosophy of giving this triangle over here? Philosophy. Find what we have to find is volume of the ornament. We have to find the volume only. So you see, there are how many triangles? There are 6 triangles. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there are 6 triangles because it is a hexagonal base, and for hexagon we have to find. So how will we find? So my dear student, this is quite an interesting question over here. Since this triangle is given, okay, so this triangle, what is the meaning of this triangle? You see, if this is a regular hexagon, it is a regular hexagon, and if you meet the diagonals of just like this, so you see that it will be divided into 6 triangles, 6 triangles, 6 equilateral triangles in fact. So the area of one triangle is what? Half base into height. Half base into height, and area of 6 triangles is this. Area of 6 triangles. So it will become this like this. Okay, that means 3 base into height. 3 base into height is the area of. So here the base is given 8 centimeter. Height is given this one. This is the height. Okay, this is the height. So we will find it very easily. But what if I say that the area of hexagon is regular hexagon is, the condition is that it should be a regular hexagon. For the regular hexagon, the area is 3 root 3 divided by 2 multiplied by s square, where s is the side. So this is equal to 3 root 3 divided by 2. Root 3, 3 root 3 divided by 2 multiplied by s square. S square is 64 over here. So it will become 8. And root 3 is so this is equal to 5.2 approximately multiplied by 2. It will multiplied by 8. What I am doing. This is 64. 64 when cancelled it will become 32. 32. Okay. You see, sometimes I even make silly mistakes. 5.2 multiplied by 32. It is 166.4. Now this is the area of this hexagonal base. Now what about if I do it like this? What was our this was the regular hexagon, and we have joined all the diagonals, okay. These are 6 triangles. 6 triangles mean half base into height for one triangle. Half base into height for one triangle. So for 6 triangle multiplied with this and it will remain 3. Okay, base into height. So this will become 3. Base is 8 and height is under root 48. 24 under root 48 is equal to 6.9 multiplied by 20. 166. So it becomes 166.27, or you see that almost 3. It is 166.3. So there is only a difference of 0.1. So it is plus and minus 0.1. It is acceptable. This is acceptable. You do it with this formula or you do it with this formula. So this is the only since this hint was given to you in your book, so I did it like this, or otherwise you have to do it in this fashion, this format. Okay, the value the area of the hexagon is 3 root 3 divided by 2 s square. So since this was given to us, so I was compelled to tell you that how we will calculate it. And you see only the difference of plus 0.1 has come in here. So okay, it is 166.3, it is 166.2. What was the units? Centimeter square. Okay, is centimeter square. Now what about the height? Height is 20 centimeters. This is vertical height. Okay, this is vertical height, and we have to find area multiplied by height. Base area. This is base area. This is base area multiplied by height. This is prism. Okay, or diamond. This is diamond or prism. So base area is, we have found base area 166.4 multiplied by 20. Okay, so whatsoever will come will be in centimeter cube, and this answer you will get the answer, proper answer. You can do it by yourself now. I know you are very intelligent now. So my dear students, this is a very simple question. This is a toy. So what we have to do is we have to break this into 2 parts. Number 1 cone and number 2 the sphere, which is half. It is called hemisphere. Okay. So volume of cone. First we will find the volume of cone. Volume of cone. I'll only write the formula for, then you will calculate it by yourself. It is 1 by 3 pi r square h. 1 by 3 pi r square h. 1 by 3 pi r square, this is pi, r is 6, h is 8. So just I am going to write the values. 3.14 multiplied by r square is 36 and h is 8. So it will become. Okay, now this is, keep the answer with this. And now I was just talking to you and my mobile just dropped down. It is broken. So we'll continue with this broken. Okay, so this is the answer in, since it is in, this is volume, this is centimeter cube. Now the sphere, the volume of sphere is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. So just I am going to write 4 by 3 multiplied by pi is 3.14 multiplied by 6 the whole cube. Now since this is for the full sphere, this is for the full sphere. So what will we do? We will just divide it with 2. So this will become here. Okay, this will be 6 now. It will become 2 upon 3. So the final formula will be 2 upon 3 multiplied by 3.14 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 6. If you calculate it, you will get your answer, and the answer is, I may tell you that the answer is 753.5. I have calculated this question. Okay, centimeter cube. Now question number next. Which is the question number next? It is question number 8 now. 8, 9, 10. There are a lot of questions. And I am going to be doing 5 questions in each session. 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 12 questions. There are 12 questions. Okay. I'll try to make them short. Okay. The sphere and the cone is shown have the same fun. Okay. Now this is, every question is of different sort. Now this is a cone and this is a sphere. So the volume of both are equal. That means the volume of cone, I have just told you what is the volume of cone. Volume of cone is what is this? 1 by 3 pi r square into h. Whereas now these both volumes are equal. This is given. The sphere and cone has the same volume. So this volume is equal to this volume, 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube. So since these are equal in, both are equal. So for this we have also given, this is 1 by 3 and let the pi be there. R is what? R is 2.4. Okay, this is 2.4 and this is height is 8.3 in centimeters. These are in centimeters. 8.3. Okay, R is 2.4. 2.4 the whole square, and H is 8.3. Whereas nothing is given over here. We have to find the R. So at one place we are complete. So just cancel, because this is an equal amount, equal effect on both sides, we cancel. This is equal amount, equal effect, so we will cancel. Now only we are left with 2.4 the whole square multiplied by 8.3, that is equal to 4r cube. Why not to calculate this? Okay, I am going to calculate this. Calculator. Two 2.4 square is equal to 5.76 multiplied by 8.3 multiplied by 8.3 equals 47. Now this side becomes 47.80, and this side is like this. Just shift 4 over here, so it will be divided by 4. It will come 11.9 or almost equal to 12. Okay, now this r cube is equal to almost equal to 12. So r is this. You find like this, and root 3. Apply root 3 on both. Okay. Root 3 of 12 is equal to 2.28, or r is equal to 2.28 centimeter. 2.28 centimeter. This is the radius of r, sphere. Radius of sphere. Since both volumes were equal, so we just made them equal. Volume of cone is equal to volume of sphere, and then started calculating. So this result has come. Quickly, the volume of larger sphere is twice. Now this is almost the same question which we have done just now. This is the small radius and this is the larger radius r. Now what does he says? He says the volume of larger sphere. Now these are sphere, these are not circles, these are spheres. The radius is twice the volume. Now this is, if I say it that this is twice the volume of a larger sphere of radius r is twice the volume of. Now this is the volume. This is the volume of sphere, which is okay. Now this volume is equal to this volume 4 by 3 pi r square. 4 by 3 pi r square, and this one is 4 by 3 pi r square, not cube, pi r cube. So these both are equal if I make it double. Now this is the smaller sphere, this is the larger sphere. So just equalize them and you will get the answer. So you see that both quantities over here are equal, both quantities here are equal. This is r. Okay. So these cancel because this is smaller r, this is capital R. So this will become 8r cube. 8r cube is equal to 4r cube. So 4 will cancel this. 2r cube is equal to r cube. So if you want to find the r, find an equation connecting r to r. Okay. So we have to underroot it. cube root tube. So it will become 2r3 or r. You will do, so this will be cancelling this, okay? So this will be cancelled. R is equal to 2 cube of 2 pi r cube. And even you can also bring it out, because this can be brought out. So this will become r into root 2 3 root 2 r3 root 2, or you can write it over here, r is equal to r. So this is the connection between the two spheres. So moving to next question, if I have time. How much time is gone? So third question. This may be our last question for today, because it has many parts. A hollow metal tube is made out of using a sheet metal of, that is 5 the tube is 35 centimeter long and has an exterior diameter of, so this is a tube, thick tube, okay, this is, okay, draw a rough sketch of the tubes and add dimension. A, I've already done, but we have to hollow metal tube using a metal that is 5 millimeter thick. Now this is 5 millimeter. From here to here, this is 5 mm. We have to label it all there as well. The tube is 35 centimeter long. Now this is 35 centimeter. 35 centimeter? Millimeter. 35 centimeter. Now be careful that this is millimeter, this is centimeter. And has an exterior diameter. This exterior diameter. This is the exterior. This is the interior. Interior is, of course, when this is 5, the interior will 1 centimeter less. The exterior diameter is 10.4. And of course, the interior diameter will be 1 less, because this is 5 millimeter. 5 millimeter is 0.5. 5 millimeter is 0.5 centimeter. 0.5 centimeter. So this is not asked. So anyway, I am going to write it 9.4. Okay. Now this is done. Part A is done. Write down all the calculation you have to make to find the volume of the metal tube. Now we have to find the volume of metal tube. So there are 2 cylinders in fact. There is not 1 cylinder. Well, dear students, now this is the figure which is given to us, or which was explained to us. Okay, number A. I have already done the number A. Write down all the calculation you will have to make to find the volume of the metal in the tube. Now we have to make the calculations. Maybe we not that not be the that may not be the answer oriented. Okay. Now in fact there are 2 cylinders. There are 2 cylinders. You see that this is cylinder. Now this is cylinder. This is solid now. But if I just remove this cap like this, it is hollow with some thickness. Anyway, it have some thickness. So to find the volume, we'll have to find the volume of this cylinder and find the volume of whole cylinder, which is hole in it. Okay, the through hole in it. This one, this hole is also be calculated. So the that is equal to volume of outer cylinder. Volume of outer cylinder. Outer cylinder is equal to base base area. Base area. Now this is 10.4. This the radius will become r is equal to 5.2. Okay. Base area is pi r square multiplied by length. That is equal to 3.14 multiplied by 5.2 the whole square and multiplied by L is 35. Now this is the outer shell, the outer surface, or the cylinder, cylinder without hole. This is cylinder, or I may write. This is something confusing. Volume of whole cylinder without hole. This is without this bore. This is called bore, or this is called hole. Hole, सुराख, ठीक है. So this is hole. Okay. Now the volume of hole, because it is a through and it is like the cylinder, so it will be equal to same pi r square multiplied by that. So now you see the diameter has decreased. Now it is 9.4 instead of 10.4, because zero point 0.5 thickness is here. 0.5 thickness is here. We have decreased this diameter to 1, to from 10.4 to 9.4. So it will be 4.5 plus 2, 4.7. Okay, it is 4.7. So it will be equal to 3.14 multiplied by 4.7 the whole square, and multiplied again with the 35. Now this is whole. This has been cut out. This has been cut out from this. This has been cut out from this. So what will we do? We will just volume of, now this is a pipe now. When there is a hole, this is a pipe with thickness. This is with thickness of 5 millimeter. It is thickness 5 millimeter. Now this is thickness 5 mm. 5 mm is equal to volume of total cylinder. Total cylinder minus the volume of hole, that is equal to volume of pipe. Okay, now that is equal to volume of pipe. So this is done. Now this is the part of same. Calculate the volume of metal in the tube. Now this is tube or pipe. We have to calculate the volume of metal in the tube. Well, this is the calculation they have asked. If you calculate it, it will be part C. It will be part C. How could you find the total surface area outside plus inside of the tube? Again, it is very easy, my dear students. Part D is also very easy. A total surface area, TSA or LSA. Now you see that this will also be considered here and at the bottom. This will be considered as well, because this is a tube or pipe with thickness of 5 millimeter. So how will we calculate it? First we will calculate the area of outer side, that is equal to pi r, 2 pi r, 2 pi r into L, 2 pi r into L, and again of the internal, this is outer, and then internal, TSA internal, that is equal to 2 pi r L again. But here the r is 4.7 and here r is 5.2. Okay, so this is the main difference between the two. Now you have just calculated the area of outer and inner shells. Okay, now area of this and this is equal to uh, pi r square. Okay, let me do it like this, r. This is and this is again r, okay, and minus pi r square, pi r square, okay. Now since these are 2, so you will multiply it with 2. So this is your total answer. Okay, if you want to me to calculate, you can just contact me. See, this the inner area has been removed. Inner area has been removed. Okay, and outer area has been taken, but twice. Now what is this? This was originally a pyramid with square base. Okay, pyramid is like this. Pyramid is like this. We have cut it from here. We have cut the upper corner of that. So it has become like this. We have cut the cone, the triangular cone from the top. So it has become this shape. Now this shape is called frustum. This shape is called frustum. So it is very easy now. Again, it is very easy. What is volume? So we have to calculate the volume. Now we will calculate the volume. How we will calculate it? So this is the volume of regional pyramid. Okay. So what will we do? We will subtract this, the part which is cut out from here. This one. This has been cut out from here. So the volume of cut pyramid. Cut pyramid. This is the cut pyramid. Now what is its LH? It the volume. The formula is same. L, now L here has been decreased. L here is 3. W is 2. Okay. And since this was 10 and this whole was 15. Whole was 15. This is 10. So only 5 has been left out. 5 has been left because rest of the 10 is here. Rest of the 10 is here. So 10 plus 5 is equal to 15, which is given to you. So it is 5 only. So when you solve it and just subtract this from this, you will get the answer. Now what? Now only one question has been left. So I am quickly ending this exercise. Now what is the question? Amira want to make 2 open containers. These are the nets of the container will make. Amara plans to paint outside each container. Use the information on each net. Calculate the total area to be painted. Give your answer to 2 decimal places. Amara will use ordinary containers, hold shield, mix the seeds called mukhwas. Calculate the volume of mukhwas that each container can consume. They are filled with the opening. So it is question number 12. Question number 12. 2 nets are given now. 2 nets are given. Let me make it rough, very rough. This is one net. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 parts here, and fifth part is over here. This is a container. Okay. So these tabs are not included in the area. These are tabs. This is tab, this is tab, and this is also a tab. Now this is not included in our measurements. Okay. So 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 9. So this is 9 centimeter. Rest of all the things are 5, 5, 5. Here it is 5. Here it is 5, 5, 5, 5. Everything is 5. So of course it is a square box. It is a square box with only one base. There is no lid. There is no lid. So what we have to find the area of A and of B, of 1 and 2. Now this is part 1 and the second is uh, a cylinder. Second is, let me calculate with this one. So it is not a square, it is a rectangular, because this is 9, this is 5. Rectangular box. Okay, now this is you see that this is also 5, this is also 5. So it is a square based rectangular box. Square based rectangular box. If I make it like this, now this is its square base 5, 5, and the height is 9. Height is 9. Okay, this is like this. This is 9. Understood? This is also 5. Okay, now let me solve this. Okay, now you see that there are how many rectangles? 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles. 4 multiplied by L into W is equal to 4, 9 into 5. This is 9 into 5 plus 1 plus 5 into 5. This is only single. So plus 5, 5, 5 multiplied, or say S square, you can say it S square. We'll replace this S square by 5 square. It is 25. 5 square, 25. Okay. So this is your area of this container. This is the area of the container plus 25. Okay. This is the area of container. Area of container. Lateral area. Lateral area of container. Give your answer to, so this he has to paint, this she has to paint. He will paint here, 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 and here. Okay, so the area for painting available is this one. Okay, another use the container to support sweets and called mukwas, and the other one is also like this. Number 2 is a cylindrical shape. This is the base, 3 centimeter. This is 18.8 meters centimeter, and this is 9 centimeters. So you see that if I open this perimeter or circumference, it should be 18.8. It should be 18.8. Okay, this is also a tab which is not counted. Okay, this will be glued over, this will be glued, this will be glued here. Okay, so if I open it, this is radius 2 pi r, 2 pi r. It should come like this, it should be equal to this 18.8, 2 pi r. Yes, it is 18.8. This is correct. This length is the circumference of the circle. This length is the circumference of the circle. So what will we have? We will have this sort of cylinder. This sort of cylinder. Okay. So area of the base is this one. Area of base is 2 pi r, 2 pi r, and length is where 18.8. Area of base, we have to find the area. So it is pi r square. Pi r square multiplied by length, which is 18. Let me write it. 3.14 multiplied by 3 square. This is 3 square, 9 multiplied by 18.8. So this is the total volume, total area, total surface area which have to be painted, Now, what is the part B? Amra will use the container to hold a sweet mix of seeds called mukhwas. Calculate the volume of mukhwas that each container can hold. Assume they are filled with the opening. Well, no dimension is given over in part B. I cannot perceive this question. So it's time to say you goodbye. So till next, Allah Hafiz. Till next exercise, it's time to say you goodbye. Allah Hafiz. I hope you will do the incomplete questions which I have left incomplete now. So you will complete them by yourself, and if you find any difficulty, you can give me a request on the comment section. Okay. So Allah Hafiz.